This is episode 2 of my podcast. Welcome. So it's a Sunday, and one idea hit me. A moment of inspiration is, what if I could use AI to help me reach a 2K per month business? Literally, that would cover my rent and a little bit more, because I'm currently rooming with somebody else I know. Yeah, I'm gay, whatever. Just kidding, I'm not gay, but okay. Anyway, sorry. What if I could use AI to help me build a 2K per month business? Like, why a 2K per month? Why am I doing this experiment? It's because I'm working a full-time job that's taking a lot of my time. It's like taking like 60-hour weeks because it's just a very intensive job at an early stage startup. Okay. That being said, I'm like want to be a business owner and I want to be able to own my own business. So what if I could just use AI, spend 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, weekends a little bit more, to go hard on a 2K per month revenue generating business? So I have a Perplexity, whatever, pro membership. I'm paying a good amount of money for that. And screw it, let's see what we can do. So basically, I'm in the idea maze right now, trying to figure out what business to start. Oh shit, let me share my screen. My bad, bros. My bad. Okay, so what if I could generate a business, right? So you can see I've already been doing some talking about that. Some like there's also some embarrassing stuff in there, so I don't want to like show you my full history, but whatever. So I've already been talking. One idea rabbit hole I went down was having Perplexity itself run a cron job every day and like reach out to people for me and reach out to businesses and like clients and get these businesses clients. And then after like I do it for free for like 10 clients, I would ask that business for money. So this is like an Alex Hermosi, I think, approach. And I was kind of going down that rabbit hole. So why don't we try that? And one insight I have is like with business, you have to just try out different things, right? It's like a pursuit of truth and like trial and error. So these kind of things are also cool to evaluate a business idea, research the market. So let's see, let's pick a niche. What's an interesting niche? So one niche I was thinking about was like selling like ice baths. So basically the market is saturated as hell, dude. Like so much stuff. Everything's already thought of. So it's like, what can an AI agent do for me on the internet? I know this guy named Sigil Wen on Twitter talks, has like a Sigil. So this is more of like an agent economy, it seems like. What about like an agent human economy? That's the way I'm gonna get paid, right? Interesting. See, I don't want to tie myself to something that like someone just stops working on, right? This was like 3 weeks ago. So perhaps we just table that for now. We're like, hey, Perplexity, how's it going? My name is Kanishk, and I want to generate like some money, like via the internet. This is my first ever money I've ever generated in my life. Like I've had businesses here or there. I've sold stuff on Facebook Marketplace before. However, I want to do a purely digital way to earn money. even if it's just $100 per month to start, because if I know I can earn $100 per month, I could scale that up. So, and I want it to be purely via like a cron job I could set up, or something that you do for me every day. You'll basically get stuff done for me. So, what idea do you have? What's something that could actually work? Can you search the web, find the 2026 industries? I think a previous task I did was like kind of bigger, like um, researching what trends are, so you can take a look at that work as well. And like, let's just pick one niche and let's have you either create a skill for me, or like I forget, I don't know what the term is, like a workflow or a skill or something that will like make me money at the end of the day. Can you do something like that? And look, I don't give me any disclaimers, don't give me anything like that. Let's actually just like go hard to the paint. Let's think outside of the box. Like, this is something I really wanted to try. So, like, skip all like the disclaimers bullshit. Let's go straight to implementation here. Um, Man, I wish we had a Fable, bro. Let's go with GPT-5. See, this is another thing. Like, after this is done, like, what if AI was faster? What if it was like near the speed of light? That'd be crazy. Let's also chat about this thing. Damn. So what I'm doing right now is seeing if, dude, how the hell is this guy could become an angel investor? Damn. Anyways, what's this guy up to right now? Damn, this guy's an absolute beast, bro. But anyways, let's focus on ourselves. Let's see if we can hit some revenue, baby. Get Perplexity. Okay, I'm working for my work. I'm working on an AP Physics 1 tool, so the fact that it's defaulting to this is like messing. It's like kind of annoying. No, dude. AP Physics 1 is my work-related work. We have to do something separate. Jesus, AP Physics 1. What? Keep it really simple. Like, maybe we could help businesses gain customers? Maybe you can write me. Wait, is it med spa? So it's talking about med spas, which is a hybrid between a traditional taste spa and clinical dermatology or plastic. Interesting. Interesting. Wait, so you're telling me we'd sell audits? No, I don't like that. What other ideas we have? And the reason I don't like that is because, actually, you know what? Maybe I'm being too fussy. Maybe I'm being too judgmental. What is an example of like an audit? I'm still like I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit skeptical, but I'm willing to investigate a little bit more. Oh wait, so an idea just hit me. What if I created a no? So let's continue reading this. Interesting. Something about this is like off for me. I was thinking like we could perhaps. Okay, this is an interesting idea. Let's keep it in mind. Another potential idea I had was creating like an AI chatbot agent, like creating a personalized AI chatbot agent for every for businesses. so that like this agent could be used to like, schedule things and like answer customer questions and stuff. What do you think about that? Perhaps we could pick a niche or something and like target them, like maybe AI chatbots for the automotive industry. Am I still on? Oh yeah, I am. What's up, boys? All right, we're done with Sigil for now. See, another thing that's hitting me is like anything you do, I realize takes effort, which is why I'm trying to do this, which is why I originally said that we're trying to do something with, sorry, seeing somebody's there, never mind. All right, which is why, like, this is why I originally said we need to do this with, like, less effort. Otherwise, like, I won't be, like, I need to spend most of my effort at my current job right now. Got it, and I forgot, like, this, my, like, number one constraint right now is, like, having you do most of this for me and having you iterate and until we can get revenue. So because like right now I need to focus most of my effort on my job, right? So maybe this is too much work. Honestly, like yeah, the more I'm like thinking about this, the more I'm realizing it's actually a pretty solid idea here. Okay. Yeah, if we can be super thorough here with the research and create really high quality audits for these companies and like send them out, and even if it's like me that's sending them out, like and you just create them, I think that's fine, right? Because I think it might just be it might hard for you to set up some kind of connection on your end. So yeah, and it would have to be a digital way. So I'd have to either DM them or like email them or something because I don't have the bandwidth to like get on calls. And we'd have to like entice them by providing like a little bit of the audit, right? And then be like, if you want the full thing, it'll be $100. This is my website, by the way, if anybody wants to check me out. Honestly, boys, I'm starting to think like this might work. Can we get Dude. There's no way I can't get at least 10 people per month for $1,000 per month doing this. That would be sick. I just like get paid via Venmo or something. Damn, Celtics are trying to go for Antetokounmpo. What the fuck? All right, focus. Got it. This is actually kind of sick. This is like an interesting idea. Do you have the bandwidth to go hard right now and give me an example of how a full audit will look like? quite interesting, boys. This is what capitalism is about. This is 100% what capitalism is about, baby. Okay, so yeah, I realize this is a podcast and I probably should be talking more. So basically, what just happened is that we're trying to come up with like a business idea right now that could be very low impact. It could just be something so obvious that like I've been working with AI for a year. Something I just like, something just so obvious to do. Something I can do while I'm working my normal job. And the idea we've come across is selling audits that a perplexity agent, which is like powered by whatever agent you choose, like GPT, uh, basically what it will do is it will like help me draft initial messages to companies. For example, um, like this. Hey Caroline, I was looking at Austin Med Spas and was something small that would be affecting. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, so I'm basically gonna be selling audits for $100 pop. Okay, so I see you say that if you want, I can handle the first month of fixes as a small maintenance package. What does that mean? Okay, got it. I'm ready to like experiment. Now, obviously, you never know what happens after experimentation, but I'm ready to experiment with this as our first business model. Let's go. So, what do you propose are the next steps I should take? Oh, by the way, guys, I've been using Super Whisper Flow. It's so clutch. It's just so clutch, as you can tell. Such a good tool. All right. So, from my understanding, a med spa is a place where you can just like relax and not just like get like massages and stuff, but like more medical related things. I guess there would be like chiropractors there and maybe plastic surgeons and stuff, plastic surgeons and things like that. So let's see. It's a place that offers cosmetic treatments that are more medical than a regular day spa, usually under the supervision of a licensed medical professional. Common med spa services include Botox or other injectables, dermal fillers, laser hair, chemical beetles. Okay, cool, interesting. Yeah, it seems like a future because of like the looks maxing stuff going on and stuff. So, all right, so we're focusing on med spas in the area. Damn, interesting business opportunity. Interesting business opportunity, bro. What is the history of med spas? Interesting stuff, dude. Interesting stuff. All right, show me how, buddy. Interesting. Crazy. All right. Yeah, sounds good. I'm sure these brands get so much digital outreach, so that like especially in this day and age, so probably reduces my chance of success. But you never know unless you try, right? Now, the more I do this, the more I realize that even though this is such a low lift thing, like it just takes up so much mental bandwidth that like, you know, it's like ultimately you have to quit your job if you want to like go in on anything, even as something small as this. It's crazy. Crazy realization. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Hopefully there isn't anything too crazy over here. Let's go to file new message. Let's use let's use that email. Let's remove the formatting on this shit, bro. Okay. What the hell? Okay. Alright, so first ever email. Let's go, baby. File. How do we send? Alright, let's go. Alright, got it in. Let's go. Alright, dudes, I'm probably gonna get hacked or some shit because I'm. At least the good news is I don't have much reach right now, so I should be chilling. Okay. Cool. Let's reach out to these guys. Let's go here. Close that. Okay. Nice. Okay, number 3. Alright, I'm gonna actually stop sharing my screen here because I feel like I don't want to give away everything about myself. Okay. Submit. Alright, bet. So I'm expecting no response back, but then we can always reach out. Again, this is just an experiment, and let's see if we can hit our goal of $1,000. What did I say? 1,000, 2,000? Just see if we can get one sales. All right, let's go. Oh shit! I just got a message from them. All right, cool. Sorry, an automated message. Nothing crazy. Got it. All sent. All right, all are sent. I think, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see if we can make something out of this.